Okay. Hello. Oh, it's been so overdue. We're so happy to be back. Listen, we have this going on because of the coronas and the barbershops is closed. All right, so don't judge us, okay? Because there's a mess underneath this, which is why like this looks like this. So we apologize. So sorry. See, one of my best friends from high school is actually who cuts my hair, and he says I'm not allowed to touch this because he said I don't know what I'm doing. And honestly, he's not wrong. So that's why this looks like this. So we're hoping for more reasons than one that the Ronas end soon. Okay, scary times. But anyway, let's try and have some fun. It's been way too long since I've done this, so I'm not gonna waste any more time. So what is it? Let's let the music play. I still don't know who I'm talking to. Like, whatever, get over it.
It's your boy, Keepin, keeping it real, yeah.
Okay, so the first thing that I feel like I want to sound off about is this whole paper craze, okay? This like, we don't do plastic anymore nonsense, all right? And I was told to avoid this topic because somebody said to me that like this is a hot button issue right now. And I really shouldn't talk about it because like I'm standing on the wrong side of this argument. However, bong bong bong, I'm gonna go for it, okay? Hot button alert! Hot button alert! And listen, let me just get this out of the way. I'm on board for this whole thing, okay? Like, if you're telling me that plastic is no good for our environment and that paper is the way to go, then fine. But my thing is, and if you're going to do this to us as a people, okay, it's not just me. I'm not saying us as me, myself, and I'm talking about all of us, okay, because we're all in this together. I think that we should have something that's comparable, okay? Don't give me these paper bags that have no handles. Okay, I'm a large man. When I go grocery shop, listen, I live on a second floor apartment, okay? Nobody has time for these bags that have no handles. I'm definitely trying to do one trip. And that's not just like a fat person thing, okay? Everybody tries to do one trip. One trip? Ooh. Everyone tries to do one trip, okay? I see those memes. I know what's going on. That's really why that happened, because I wanted to say trip, and I was getting ahead of myself, and I was already thinking memes, so that's why I said treat, so don't even read me for it. I'm leaving the error in. Don't come for me. So bottom line is, I'm looking for bags with handles, okay? Who gives those? Target, CVS, okay? Stop and Shop doesn't do it. They don't do it, which is totally wrong. Totally wrong. Eyes all. This is not going. All eyes on you, Stop and Shop. I tell you, I'm really starting to think that this grand return is a disaster. What do you think? Which honestly just compounds another issue that I have with Stop and Shop because they also stopped carrying cinnamon applesauce, and like that is really okay. Because like no, that's actually not true. That's not a complete truth. It's not a complete truth. Okay. They do still have cinnamon applesauce with the small jars. And when it's time for the small jars, I know you get me on that. I want the big jars, okay, that's on the bottom of the shelf. You gotta really bend them like, I can't even get them anymore. Because I stopped. Honestly, I really should be speaking to the manager at this point because, like, you're kind of getting me on both angles, right? No bags. You got no applesauce. Like, what is the point of even coming here anymore? And hopefully there's somebody out there who's watching this that has some kind of, like, an inside whatever to, like, Stop and Shop and get this comment into them because we need handles, okay? Enough of the nonsense. Anyway, I digress. If we're keeping it real, this paper-only nonsense does not stop there because these paper straws have gotta go. Now listen, again, I understand what's going on here, our environment. However, you cannot take something away from people, okay, an entire country of people, okay, and replace it with something else that doesn't work, all right, or at least isn't as good as, okay, because the plastic straws, what were they good for? They were good that we didn't have to rush with our iced coffee, okay? We were able to drink it at our own leisurely pace, and our straw was not endangered, okay, and for all of those who want to say that I'm wrong for saying this, this is exactly what happened to Daenerys in Marine. Okay, she came and she said, listen, the way that y'all is doing things, it's not working. I'm taking it away, all right, because we don't believe in slavery. We don't believe in all that, blah, 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 right? And she took it away. She goes, no more, right? Which she was right. Okay, bringer of chains, here for it. However, you don't get to just tell people that, like, the way they're living their lives is no good and then just give them something else and, like, honestly, that's really the problem. That's really the problem. Because you didn't give them something else that was comparable. And that's why they rioted, okay? Because they knew. Okay, no. They didn't know that slavery was wrong, but you told them that it was wrong. So they accepted and they said, okay. But they had no choice because they don't know any other way to live. She just came in there, said, y'all can't do this anymore, now figure it out, goodbye, and didn't replace it with anything. And that's how I feel like it's happened with these straws. Okay? Which is such a ridiculous comparison. And I know that, but like, honestly, that's what I feel like this show is teaching us. Okay? Maybe not about straws and like the paper thing specifically, but I do think that was the message, and I don't think that paper is exempt from this argument. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there, all right? So, there it is. Give us something better. Because honestly, the thing is here, like, I know there's something better. Like, I went to Tropical Smoothie, like, a few weeks ago, and I got a straw, and it was made of that compostable stuff, whatever that is. Like, I'm not an environmentalist. I don't know what that means. But it did not get soggy, and it was fine. And, like, if everyone could just do that. Now, understand, what I do understand is that this compostable stuff is more expensive, and like, and maybe that's why small businesses aren't doing it, but that's not my problem. Like, honestly, it's not my problem. Like, if you are going to give me a product, I need to be able to consume it or get it into my house conveniently. And if you fail to do that, it's going to affect the business. So there's that. I know there's more important things going on right now, but I'm just saying.
Whoop! We switching the topic now.
You know, I used to really struggle with having topics to discuss on this, which is why I haven't, like, done it in so long. Because I feel like not that many things are pissing me off anymore. Like, everything's fine. It's been living, like, a nice life. Like, everything's, like, good. But, actually, the challenge that I'm having this time, that I feel like there's so many things to discuss, I don't even know which ones to address first. But let's go with something that's timely, okay? Let's discuss the current state of events in this country right now, okay? Because obviously, that's what's on everybody's mind. That's what we need to discuss, okay? So let's get into it. P.S. Priority cocktails. So delicious. Delivery to your home. Like, are you kidding? By one of the best mixologists that I know. You can order the drink of the week and have it delivered to your home, okay? So all you have to do is just find Priority Cocktails on Instagram and place your order, okay? They're going to bring it right to you. It's delicious. We love it. Ah, delicious. Can everyone just stay home, please? Okay? Because, listen, let me tell you something. This social distancing, I get the point of it. I think it's wonderful. I mean, clearly, numbers are starting to drop. Knock on wood. But everyone has to do their part. Just stay home. Order your drinks. People will literally bring them to you. What is the problem? Stay home and find a movie to watch. Like, honestly, it pisses me off, like, so much. Because I work at a bank. And, you know, what I keep hearing on the news, like, stay home, protect our old people. It's the old people that are out. Tell your mother and tell your grandma to stay home. Like, what is the problem? You don't need to come to the bank to deposit $40. You can do that at the ATM. You can literally... $40. Like, what is happening? $40. Like, what is that? I understand that some people may have to, like, you know, cover a check or this, that, and the other. Do it at the ATM, like, whatever it is. But that are, like, grandparents or whatever, like, were called to war. They were called to war, and they did it. I mean, the meme said without complaining, if we're going to be honest, if we're going to keep it real, I'm sure some complained. Like, okay, but, like, we are just being called to stay home. Stay home! Like, are you kidding? There are so many things, like, socially, digitally, all the other things that we can get into, that we can see each other, we can do all these things. So I really don't understand what the problem is. Stay home, and there are people who will bring you drinks, or people who will bring you food. Anything you would have eaten and drink outside, you can eat inside, okay? And you can drink inside. Okay, pajamas are the bomb. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Like, listen, it ain't that bad. I promise you, it's not that bad.
Whoop! We switching the topic now.
So now it's time for some tweets, memes, and images for your viewing pleasure. Wow, I miss doing that. Oh, I do not want a gumbo recipe from the New York Times. I want a gumbo recipe from an old woman named Mama the Thibodeau, oh my goodness gracious, Thibodeau Landry, who can bare knuckle box an alligator while reciting the Holy Rosary in Cajun French. Yes, ma'am. I am looking for quality. I'm looking for authenticity. That's what we're looking for on today. This whole quarantine got me thinking about all the times I canceled hanging out with folks outside. When this is all over, I mean, I'm still going to cancel. But just know I did give it a second thought. See, now everybody else out here asking, I wonder why New York has so many cases of the COVID. And this is what's going on. Be off. It says be safe, y'all. Okay, so usually I put a little music moment here. I'm going to skip it this time just because I want to just take a moment to just say, stay home. Okay, this is like really, really important. Like, I know that some people think that it's really like not a big deal. Nobody they know has it. They feel fine, blah, blah, blah. Stay home. People are dying. This is real. It's very, very important. Stay home, support your local businesses, and just the longer we stay home and we actually stick to it, then we can go out and be with each other again, okay? And we can be healthy and we won't die. That is really like the whole point, all right? So stop being selfish. Stay home for a few more weeks. And let's get through this, all right? Thank you so much for watching. I'm Kyle Petty. That's it. We're done. Thanks a lot. We out. We out. I don't know what that is. Ugh. Oh, sorry.